And today we will be learning about a database migration tool, that is Flyway. So let's go ahead and download it. So this Flyway is supported on multiple platforms: Windows, macOS, Linux, Android, and other building tool like Maven, Gradle. It's also supported for Java language and Docker. And it has three versions. One is community edition, other is pro edition, and third one is enterprise edition. Community edition is free to use and it comes with these features. And I'm using macOS, so let's go ahead and download a version for macOS. I think I have already downloaded it and extracted here. So let's configure the Flyway tool first. I have opened it here, flyway.conf, this file, and let's set up a few parameters here. First parameter is to specify the database that we will be using, and I'll be using MySQL here, and I have created a Flyway database, that is this, and I have also mentioned username and password so that Flyway can log into this database with these credentials. Okay, so we have now finished up with configuration. Let's go and explore the SQL folder. So this folder is used to write all the SQL files that we want to migrate. Here I have created 3 files, and there are 2 types in this file. One type is the file name which starts with V, other file type that starts with R as a file name. So the files which starts with V are version files, so these are different versions, and this file which starts with R, that is a repeatable file. So I'll explain you these files here. I have opened these files here. So there is a specific format to write the version files, and the format is the file name should start with V and then specify the version. Here I have mentioned the version as 1_0_1, and then we write the description separated by double underscore, and description is create_person. This is another file, version file, and this file is used to write data into the person table. Okay, and third file is used for repeatable insertion, and the format that is used to write the file name is R for repeatable, double underscore, repeatable, and then the description. The description is insert person. So this file will be writing repeatable data into the person table, and there is no need to write the version for repeatable file. So let's see what commands are written into these files. So the first file is v 1_0_1 double underscore create_person.sql, and the command written in this file is about creating a person table of 2 columns, first name and last name, of type varchar, and length is 255. Second file is this command, SQL command, inserts a record into the person table, and third file, repeatable file, it writes 3 rows into the person table. Okay, and our Flyway, this is a newly created database and no tables are there so far. So let's go ahead. I'm into this path, into the directory where I have extracted the Flyway setup, Flyway zip, and let's execute our first command, that is Flyway info. So what it shows is it shows us a table. It contains few columns. First column is category, so it tells us that there are two version file and one is repeatable file. Version file have their versions, description for those files, type of file. So far Flyway supports only SQL type of file. Installed on is empty and state is pending. Pending state means we have yet not migrated this file, and that's why installed on is empty. Now let's go ahead and migrate this file. We can see that successfully applied 3 migrations, and let's reload our database and we can see 2 tables are created. So let's see each table one by one. First table is Flyway underscore schema underscore history. It has a data. First column is install rank, so this shows the sequence in which we executed our migration, along with version, description, file type, and the script. So this script consisted SQL command checksum installed by the root, and we can see at what time this command was migration was executed, and execution time and success. So this one denotes that this migration was executed successfully. Second table is person table, and we can see 4 rows are inserted into this. So this table got created by the first file, 1 record got inserted by second file, and 3 records got inserted by the repeatable version file. So this was about migrate command. There is one more command that where we can specify the target file and target version, and Flyway will execute the migration only up to that version. So for demonstration purpose, let's create one more file. I think I have already created it here. Let me write a command for this. Truncate table person. Let me save this file. This file got saved here. I've created third version. Let's see Flyway info. We can see that first 3 files migrations got executed successfully, and third version is pending. Now before going ahead with one more command, that is target, let me explain you clean command. So Flyway clean. So what this clean command will do is it will delete all the data, it will truncate all the data written into this table, and it will also delete the table. So let's execute this clean command, Flyway clean, and we can see that it has successfully dropped these 2 tables, and we can see that now there are no tables into Flyway database. Okay, now this is the time to demonstrate you target command. Now here we mention the parameter as -target, and the parameter to this command is 1.0.2 migrate. So what this will do is Flyway will migrate SQL queries only up to these 2 versions. It will not execute this third version. So let's go ahead and migrate this. We can see that 3 migrations are applied. Let's go to the database and reload it. Yes, we can see, and data is still there, and we can now see that the third file which contained command about truncating the table person, that file is not migrated. Okay, so we have covered info command, we have covered migrate command, clean command, and target command. So that is it about Flyway tool.